Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm gonna be trying some new products that I recently purchased. I've tried these already before, but I'm gonna go ahead and try them again because I have not been having any luck with filming. It just hasn't been good. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. But before we do, if you're new here, I would love for you to join my channel. And also, if you can, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I put out a new video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, like I said, it's a chit chat, get ready with me. All right, so we're gonna get started with this product here. This is the Maybelline 4-in-1 Perfector. This is more of like a matte finish. I did try the one that was more of a dewy finish, but I recently tried this one and I really do like it because it's more of a matte finish and it's gonna be like perfect for summer. I'm gonna put a little bit on. It's said to be a powder, concealer, primer, and a BB cream. So as you can see, my skin looks really nice and smooth. It also has like that matte look to it. I'm gonna show you guys the product on the back of my hand. It is a whipped product. That's what it looks like right there. So it's not liquidy at all. When you rub it in, you'll see it's very whipped, very matte, but it doesn't feel like it's drying at all on my skin. It feels really nice and soft. It goes on kind of like, I think it's Maybelline that had a foundation that was whipped. It goes on kind of like that. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on my skin. It feels like it's kind of like blending into my skin. So I really do like the finish of it. I think it's really pretty on the skin. So for foundation today, I'm going to be trying the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I have not tried this before, but I definitely was intrigued by it. My daughter actually wears this and it looks beautiful on her skin. Now, I will say my daughter doesn't have like hyperpigmentation or like melasma like I do. Mercier is really known for a lot of her tinted moisturizers. So yeah, I went ahead and bought this one. This says this is a tinted moisturizer light revealer. It's natural skin illuminator. So this is what it looks like. And it does have a SPF 25, which is nice, especially for summer. I did get mine in the shade Sand. It's actually a twist off cap. It's a tube. So it has a tip that you kind of squeeze the product out of. I honestly thought it was gonna have a pump, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit on the back of my hand. It's pretty thick. It's not running down my hand at all. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes onto the skin. But I'm gonna start off with that much and I'm going to just place that on my skin. I don't know if this shade's gonna be good. On the back of my hand, it looked a little light, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And again, this is supposed to be an illuminating type of moisturizer. I hope it's not too illuminating. I don't mind a little bit of glow, but I just don't like a product that's really wet on my skin or too dewy. It's a pretty product. It has a beautiful finish. I would not wear it by itself, obviously, because it doesn't have any coverage, but it's still really beautiful on the skin. You see that slight glow that it gives my skin? I really do like that. The color just kind of blends into my skin tone. It really doesn't have a lot of pigment to it. Yeah, this would just be something like I would wear at the beach. Doesn't have a lot of coverage to it. I really thought it was gonna have a little bit more coverage, but either way, it does look good on the skin. I do like it with the sponge. I think it blended in beautifully. So yeah, I'm gonna use a foundation today though, guys, because this is not enough coverage for me. I am gonna go into the new Dior matte foundation. This is their new Forever foundation. It's been reformulated and I've already tried it and I love this foundation, guys. It's a really good formula. So I'm just gonna pump some on the back of my hand. And this one is, of course, kind of drippy, not too liquidy, but it's running down my hand. I've already tried this, like I said, and I love it with the sponge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over that Mercier. If I didn't tell you, it's in the shade 3N. So I wanted to do a real quick chit chat, get ready with me, and talk to you about some things. One of the things is this whole filming setup. So we moved into a new, smaller home and the filming setup has been somewhat of a pain. I was trying to look for like a good, you know, place to film that has good lighting, where it shows like my true skin tone and it shows true color of all the products. And it's been real difficult because every time I try to find an area in this room, it seems like it doesn't come off well on camera. Not only that, there's not a lot of plugs in here. And so I have to maneuver everything around and use those power strips so that I can plug everything in. And really, I've condensed all of my equipment because I only have like one softbox light. I have the light that's on the ceiling, and then that's pretty much it. So that's all I'm working with right now, which is okay because like even right now it looks okay. Here lately, the last 2 times that I've filmed, I have had so much difficulty with the camera and the microphone and the whole like filming process. Really, I think it had to do a lot with my microphone because I had my microphone, it's a lavalier microphone, it hooks onto the camera and then it hooks onto me. And those are really hard to film with because anytime you're moving, it'll rub on your arms or whatever. You can hear it in the video. Not only that, there was times when I thought I had the microphone on and it wasn't on. So it was a bit irritating because I was like, this is just so irritating. I would film like something and then there would be no sound. So I don't know how my microphone was turning off and on because it has a switch. And I usually switch it on to film and switch it off when I'm not filming because there's a battery in it and I don't want it to run down, and it just was not working. So I ended up switching that microphone out for a microphone that I've had, like a Rode microphone. It's really tiny. And I tested it yesterday, so I was like, okay, it sounds good. I'm liking it. I don't like it as much as I like the lapel microphone because when I do have the lapel on, it sounds like my voice is just like right here instead of like everywhere. Here, I think it's gonna sound a little bit more, I don't wanna say echoey, but you'll hear it a little less, I want to say like condensed. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but anyway, so yeah, so I switched it out. So another thing was because I don't have a really nice setup right now, I had a table and my laptop would be on the table. Let me get a concealer real quick before I get into that. I'm using my NYX Bear With Me concealer. This is in the shade medium. So like I was saying, I had a little table that was here and I would put my laptop on there because I actually have my laptop hooked to my camera so that I can actually see myself when I'm filming to make sure that I'm in focus and, you know, I'm centered. And because I didn't have a lot of room, I would turn the computer off, or I would actually turn the record button off by hitting something on the laptop. So when I think I'm recording, I'm not really recording. And there's usually like a red dot, but a lot of times I really don't pay attention to that because I'm in the midst of recording. So I'm not really paying attention to all of this stuff, all of the tech stuff. So yeah, so that is what has been happening. I've had so many issues with recording. Today I'm gonna record this video and then I'm also gonna record an outro for another video where, like I said, I thought I was recording and I didn't finish. So anyway, I know, it really doesn't sound like that big of a deal. This is something that I love to do and I want it to be right for you guys. You know, I want it to come off well for you, that it really bothers me when I can't get it right. You know what I mean? So, I know that, in case you guys want to know, I put the Tarte Shape Tape and Tan on. I just ordered a desk from Target and it's supposed to come in hopefully on the 28th. But it's a nice long desk. It doesn't have drawers or anything. It's really easy to put together and it'll be perfect for me to like put all my stuff on and actually film from that desk. At least I'll have somewhere to put my stuff. It's kind of where I'm at with the whole video tech stuff. I'm gonna try this Pretty Fresh powder by Colourpop again. I actually didn't like it the first time I tried it, but I'm gonna try it again because I have a different foundation on. This is actually what the packaging looks like. It says Pretty Fresh on the top. It's a medium 10 shade. So I think the shade might be a little off. It's supposed to be like a neutral medium, which usually that's what I wear. So I don't know, we'll try it with this foundation and see what's up. I'm just gonna powder my face really quick. And today it doesn't look that bad. What do you guys think? It actually looks pretty good. I've tried this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. This is a brightening translucent powder. I have tried this for this area here. I'm gonna try this on my under eyes. I've never tried it on my under eyes. I love the golden shade that I have and the tan shade that I have in this. I love those. I mean, they look so pretty on the skin. But today I'm gonna actually try this under my eyes. I hope it doesn't make me look crepey. We'll see. And it does brighten up those under eyes. Can you tell? It really does brighten them up. There's something about this powder that I just don't like. I don't know if it's because it looks gray. I don't know. I don't like it. I need to warm my face up. Okay, I'm just going to take my Refy in Tan to warm up my face. This has been such a nice bronzer on the skin. Very, very warm, but that's not a bad thing. Blends in really well with like foundation and powder. doesn't mess up the powder. And then I'll put a little bit on my forehead, warm up my forehead a little bit. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was my vlogs. I've actually filmed a little bit for my vlogs, but I haven't really like posted a vlog. And I'm really thinking of like just opening up another channel for that, because a lot of people that come on this channel, they just want to see beauty, because that's what they were here for initially. They really weren't here for the vlogs. They were just here for beauty. Now, I'm really thinking of like separating them. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't because I don't do them that often, but then sometimes I think, why not split them up? Because you might get people that really want to view the vlogs on that channel, and then people who want to stay here and just want to see like beauty product reviews or me applying makeup or whatnot. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I honestly need help deciding that. So if you guys could just kindly put in the comments down below whether you think they need to be separated, or because I don't do a lot of them, maybe they can just stay on this channel. Let me know what you guys think. You guys are the viewers, so I wanna know what you wanna see. Do you want me just to stick with like beauty and lifestyle and fashion here, and then do like all of my cooking and family stuff and my weekend vlogs, all that stuff on that channel, or do you want me to combine them? So I'd really want to know what you guys think. I'm going to set that bronzer with a different powder. I'm using the Wet n Wild Bare Focus powder. This one's in light medium. I bought this really cute blush by Physicians Formula. This one's actually called Mauvy Matte. It's so cute. It has like little butterflies embossed in the blush. I'll show you what the top and the bottom and then mixed all together looks like. Here's the bottom portion right here. That's it right there. It comes off super like mauvey, very rich in color. This one's more of the peach side, so that one's the top, and then all together is more of the in between those two. But really pretty shades. Today, of course, I'm gonna mix all of them. This is such a pretty blush, guys. It smells really good too. It smells kind of like the butter bronzer, but not as like intense. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. That's it right there. Really pretty. Okay, so I did use this NYX Lift and Snatch eyebrow pen. Now, I will say that I'm not really good at it right now because I've only used it like twice, but today I'm gonna try to use it again just so you guys can see what it looks like. But I really do like it. It has good pigmentation. It does provide like those hair-like strokes. So basically what I wanna do is like go in really lightly because it can be a little intense, but you'll see it darkens up those brows really nicely. And I really am not used to using a pen. I usually use a pencil, only because I don't have a lot of eyebrows to begin with. So I'm gonna go through this really quickly. I'm trying not to do them too intense because the look today is not gonna be real intense. I like that I can get here and just go really lightly into that area to make it look like I have a lot of hair there, which I don't, of course. But now I do remember when I did use this that I told myself that I wasn't going to use it unless it was right before putting my eyeshadow on, because if you want to fix this, it's going to smear everywhere. So the best thing to do is do it before you do your eyeshadow and then go in and clean it up. I normally don't go behind my brows and clean them up. Like I don't make them sharp or anything. I just go with whatever's here. I just kind of follow the lines. But I do like this product. I think the product is so pretty on the eyebrows. So I'm going to go ahead and do this really quickly, and then I'll come back. I'll show you guys the other products. So this is pretty much the best it's going to be, because like I said, I'm not really good at it just yet. Let me fix this part. Now, like I said, this takes a little bit of getting used to. This is not something that is super easy to use. You really have to have like a steady hand and get in there and do the hair-like strokes and then clean it up and all that good stuff. So if you're really not wanting something that you have to work that hard on and you're looking for something a lot easier, there's other products on the market that are a lot easier to use than this, but I still like the finish of this. I still think it looks really nice. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and keep it and just keep using it and try to get used to it. Another product I used was this Make It Big Plumping Gloss. This is by Morphe. This is in the shade Extra Exposed. The applicator is like a jumbo size, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is just put it on. Okay, now I will say it's not like stinging. It's very minty. It feels really nice on the lips. It doesn't make them like super huge or anything, but it does smooth them out. So if you have like little wrinkles on your lips like I do, then it'll help smooth those wrinkles out. We're gonna go in with this RMS Beauty. So this is an eye light. This is a really beautiful product on the eyes. This is in the shade Flare. So I'm gonna use Flare today. I've showed you this product in another video, and I'll post the video here so you guys can check it out. But yeah, I love this product. That is Flare. Beautiful, beautiful, like bronzy tone. And I put way too much, and that's because it kept spewing out. So a little goes a long way with these guys. You don't need that much. Seriously, literally for both eyes, maybe a little less than half a pea size. So I'm just going to place this all over my lid. And I don't use any primer with these because they work really well without primer. They hold up all day. They don't crease. And what I love about them, like I mentioned in the other video, what I love about them is that you can blend them out so nicely because they do not dry quickly. And I love that. I love that about these. They're so easy to use. Isn't that a beautiful shade? Beautiful bronzy shade. These RMS eye lights are like perfect for like that time when you just want to do a quick eye look. You don't want to waste a lot of time like being real precise. You just kind of go in there, and I use a brush because I have more control with the brush, but you can use your fingers and just blend it out. But that's it. That's all I'm going to do with that eye look. So my lips have smoothed out. They look really nice and smooth. So another product I'm going to use is a Laminate Brow by Revolution. I really like this, guys. I have not used the pencil just yet, but I do like the brow gel. I think it holds those brows up. Kind of reminds me of the Patrick Ta brow gel. I believe this would be a really close dupe to that. So I'm just going to brush up my brows, and I wait a little while so that I can let that other pen set, and then I just go in with this. I don't go in with it like directly after I do my brows with that pen. And you know, they don't feel crunchy at all. I wore this like all day, and every time I touched like my brow to see if it got crunchy, it didn't. Just stayed really nice and soft, but they also stayed up and in place, so that was nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this plumping gloss. I'm gonna use the NYX Lip Pencil in Nutmeg. So this is the lip pencil that I think I've shown before on my channel. I really like this lip pencil. It's a really pretty like warm brown. And then the lipstick I want to show you guys are these Ultimatte lipsticks by Maybelline. These are matte lipsticks that are very comfortable on the lips. Now, they've come out with some new shades, so I ended up buying more blonde is what I used in the last video, and this one is more buff, so I wanted to use something a little different this time. But like I said, these are really good, matte, comfortable lipsticks. They're very creamy. They go on really easy on the lips. They don't tug the lips. So I've really been enjoying them, really liking them. Like I said, I do have some other shades in that lipstick line that I've had for a while, and I've loved them. I only had 3 shades. When these new shades came out, I ended up buying a few more because, like I said, they're very comfortable on the lips. I don't typically like to wear just matte shades, but there are some drugstore matte lipsticks out there that are really nice and comfortable. So yeah, this Maybelline Ultimatte is one of them. This is the finished look. These are all products that I tried that day, and I really ended up really liking them. The only one that I would say that was new today that I didn't try was the Laura Mercier. That skin tint is probably not for me. I'm not saying that it's not pretty. I think it's beautiful. It went on so pretty on the skin, but because I have those imperfections, I like to have a little bit more coverage. It doesn't really have to be like full coverage, but I do have to have like a medium or a high medium coverage, and that product's not going to deliver that. So I might end up just giving that to my daughter because she really likes that product. The other thing that I'm kind of on the fence about is the Pretty Fresh powder. I don't know, guys. I just think it looks kind of muddy on me. I probably need a different shade. It doesn't look as pretty as my Wet n Wild one or my Sephora Micro Smooth powder or my NYX powder. It doesn't look like that to me. So to be honest, it's not something that I'm like, oh, I've got to keep this, I've got to have it. I think it's just mediocre. I mean, I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was just a quick chit chat, get ready with me. And hopefully next time, guys, that I'm on here, that you guys will see my new little setup so that I can show y'all that, to be honest with you. And I wasn't going to go into this, but I have literally condensed most of my makeup collection. And when I moved, I got rid of so many makeup products that were old and expired, some that weren't, that I just gave like to family. And yeah, I just got rid of a lot of things that I really do not need. So I've done that, and I'm just trying my best to kind of keep that going to where I just declutter things and get rid of stuff that honestly I can't use anymore, or something that I really don't pick up that often. So anyway, hopefully I'll have that desk in. I'll show you my little setup in this little bitty room that I have now as my makeup room slash office slash wine room. I've got it all in here. I'm making the most of this little space that I have. Anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.